AITA for not wanting to attend a family reunion because I'm estranged from some of my relatives. Hey guys. I'm using a throwaway account for this post because some of my relatives are on Reddit and I don't want them to know who I am. I need your help to figure out if I'm the asshole for not wanting to attend a family reunion. So, a little background, my family has always been a bit complicated. My parents got divorced when I was young, and my mum remarried someone who already had kids. My step-siblings and I never really got along. And things only got worse when my stepdad died and my mum remarried again. This time, it was to someone who had a lot of family drama of their own. And things just kind of exploded. Long story short, there are now a bunch of people in my extended family who I don't talk to anymore. Some of them are just distant cousins who I never really knew that well. But others are closer relatives who I used to be close to but had a falling out with. It's been a few years since all of that drama went down. And I've pretty much made peace with the fact that I'm never going to have a close relationship with those people again. So, here's the problem, my mum is planning a big family reunion for this summer. It's been a few years since we've had one, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. But I really don't want to go. The thought of being in a room with all those people, some of whom I haven't seen in years and others who I have bad blood with, just makes me anxious and uncomfortable. When I told my mum this, she got really upset with me. She said that I need to put aside my differences with these people for the sake of family. And that it's important to show up and support each other. But to be honest, I don't really feel like these people are my family anymore. We may share some DNA, but we don't have any real connection or love for each other. And besides, I don't think it's fair for my mum to guilt me into attending something that I'm not comfortable with. Some of my other relatives are starting to weigh in on this too. They're saying things like, "You'll regret not coming when we're all gone," and "Don't you care about your family?" But to me, it just feels like they're trying to manipulate me into doing something I don't want to do. So, Reddit, I need your help. AITA for not wanting to attend this family reunion. Am I being selfish by putting my own comfort and mental health first? Or am I right to stand up for myself and say no? I really don't know what to do here, and any advice or insight would be greatly appreciated. Edit. I should also mention that part of why I don't want to go is because I feel like I'll be judged and criticized by some of my relatives. When the drama first went down a few years ago, there were a lot of rumors and gossip flying around. And I felt like I was constantly being talked about behind my back. Even though things have mostly calmed down since then, I still feel like there's an undercurrent of tension and hostility between me and some of these people. Plus, I'm just not a big fan of family reunions in general. I'm an introvert by nature. And the thought of spending a whole day making small talk with people I barely know or don't like just sounds exhausting. I know that some people thrive on that kind of thing, but it's just not my cup of tea. I'd much rather spend my time with people who I actually enjoy being around. On the other hand, I do feel a little guilty about not wanting to go. I know that my mum and some of my other relatives have put a lot of time and effort into planning this reunion. And it's not like I have any real reason to skip it other than my own discomfort. Plus, I do have some family members who I genuinely care about and want to see. I guess I just don't know how to balance all of these conflicting feelings. On the one hand, I don't want to subject myself to a day of stress and anxiety. On the other hand, I don't want to let my mum and other relatives down or cause any more drama than there already is.